mixed with lies, watch the content change. Cause making better choices is something that you deserve. The power in our voices make echoes that can't be heard. This life can be a circus. What you see on the surface is designed to deceive and distract you from your purpose. A better day's coming, a better day's coming. If you stand for something, then you won't stand for nothing. Why would you wanna fight for what you know when it's right? It's time to see the light, the culture beyond the hype. Come on. Hello and welcome to the Culture Capital. I'm Chris Lord, and I'm joined today by my co-host and producer, Undefeated, as well as that dude, Eddie C.
Pleasure to be here.
Now, our mission is to provide you with infotainment. That's informational entertainment that sparks a conversation. And now, a word from our sponsor.
This episode of The Culture Capital is brought to you by FastCreditRestoration.com, #1 in the nation for personal finance restoration. Listen, your financial reputation is important. So no matter your situation, if you need help to repair your reputation with creditors, let the experts at FastCreditRestoration.com assist you today. Visit FastCreditRestoration.com or call 1-855-327-5847. You can also click the link in the description for more info.
We got a good one for you today, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we vibe on social culture and go beyond the hype.
Donald Trump was president, was life better?
Life was 100 times better, and I felt like the tip of the spear was sharp. Come on now.
America. Listen, man, Donald Trump is the best thing that ever happened to America, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let's go.
Of course. Who you voting for?
Trump.
Yeah, why's that?
Because we need to be Republican again.
I don't know what they got to say about Trump, but I know what I got to say about him. I'll with him. Excuse my language.
Hold on, we gonna see that.
Hit the flash.
Throw that joint on, yeah.
Oh, these my people right here.
Watch out,
2024. Now I gotta put that on for real.
Do you think Kamala would ever come to this neighborhood?
Who is that?
Yeah.
You want to make America great again?
Yeah.
Make America great again, baby.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Let me see you. Woo. Yeah, that's the look right there, my brother. There you go.
Essentially, that America was in better hands under Donald Trump, so vote Trump.
Welcome to Fulton County, Georgia, otherwise known as Atlanta. It's one of the most dangerous counties in all of America. It also votes overwhelmingly for Democrats. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. How popular is the MAGA hat around here? You wouldn't expect it, but Donald Trump did go to a Chick-fil-A in this county. He's also being prosecuted in this county, and this is the county that gave us the legendary Trump mugshot. We rolled up in the Trump Rolls Royce with rapper Forgiato Blow to hand out MAGA hats in the hood today in Fulton County. Let's see if the people of Fulton County want a president with a mugshot. What's up, guys? We're out here in Fulton County with the Rolls Royce full of MAGA hats, Forgiato Blow. We're gonna be handing these hats out today and see the reaction the fine people in Atlanta. Is this Trump country? Let's go find out, boys.
Trump country, baby. West side Atlanta, let's go.
Who wants MAGA hat? The setup for the free MAGA hat giveaway is pretty simple. We just parked the Rolls Royce on the curb and started handing out hats. Instantly, a crowd formed, and we asked a simple question. Why are you voting for Donald Trump?
They are for you.
Make America great again.
Listen, man, Donald Trump is the best thing that ever happened to America, and I'm gonna tell you why. He don't hide his feelings. He don't hide his emotions. He don't hide who he is. Do you want somebody to hide who they are? No, and Donald Trump doesn't do that. I love Trump. Let's go. Let's go, Trump.
More money with Trump, right?
Let's go.
More money with Trump.
That's cool, man, too.
Make sure you go vote for that hat, you feel me? You can get my hat off my head. Keep pushing the knowledge of the kids in the street. Vote Trump. There you go.
No, we not voting Trump because it's a racist situation. We voting Trump because we believe in the South and our gun rights, right? I'm pro-life. I think inflation was under control during Trump. It's time for America to get back to being great. And no, America wasn't always great for black folks, Latino folks, white folks. Ain't nothing wrong with being pro-America. We born here, we raised here. We ain't never seen nothing else. Most of us, these neighborhoods, American heroes, American history. Why not? You see artists supporting things you're supposed to do. You go in any other country around the world, they doing it. Why can't we love our country? Why can't we, hey, Make America great again. I'm a small business owner. You see my son in the car with me. We just dropped off an order. We trying to do business. I love Atlanta. I love this city. Some people vote blue, some people vote red. Me, I have a right to say, hey, I want to make America great again. I believe in brotherhood, I believe in sisterhood, I believe in spirituality. I believe all the good things that made this country great still exist. Back before.
Boy.
Make America great again.
But see, you know, I like this. You know why? Because this is actually showing that people in the hood cares about Trump. But the news media doesn't go into the hood to ask their opinion. They just
Not for
say,
that,
hey,
they don't.
no.
They go in for some other things.
Yeah, you know?
Everything but that.
Yeah,
But you know, does anybody know what the Democratic Party is and how it got started? Do you guys know?
Yeah, we touched on that. I think a couple of last episode. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But I mean, the Democratic Party was never made for us.
No, absolutely not.
You know, so if they was never made for us, and the leaders and the creators were the Ku Klux Klan, who tells you this gonna change?
Again, what'd you say earlier? A lot of people, 90% of people, just follow the follow the yellow brick road, follow the narrative. Here's another treat. Here's another treat.
I have to admit to guilt, because I, for the longest time, was thinking that the Democratic Party was where it's at. You understand what I'm saying? Not knowing. Until you broke it down with I think it was the last episode.
Whoa, hold on. Let me stop you.
Okay.
The Democratic Party is still where it's at. It's still designed to keep us in slavery.
Right.
But go ahead.
Of course.
The Republican.
Go ahead.
I thought the Republican.
It is.
It's kind of weird, but over the years, back when, let's just say like this, back when Reagan was president.
Okay.
There was not a lot of money going around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was kind of tight. Clinton came into power. There was money. I had money. I had a good amount of money.
But you were young then.
No, not even just that. It was just the Democrat. It was Republican. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then Obama became president. He's Democrat. I had money. I didn't have as much as I had before, but times change, inflation, whatever the hell was going on.
Right.
Then this fool just got out of the what's his name? What's that fool name? The Sleepy
Biden?
Sleepy Joe?
Sleepy Joe. You know, I seen he's a Democrat, and I have never been. I was poor, starving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when Trump was president before, I did have a little bit more.
Got it.
So it's just you look at the change of the presidencies. You look at like you said, the red or the blue.
Yeah.
And
Trump was about the business.
yeah, he's about the business.
Businessman.
He is not a bad person to be running the country.
No, he's
for
about
us
business.
because he's a businessman.
I agree.
Yeah, you know,
He's doing things.
I agree.
we are the consumers of the world.
Right.
America's the consumers of the world.
Facts.
We know we make more millionaires and
Facts, big
billionaires
facts.
out of the United States than anyone. in this
Absolutely.
world. So
It's
about the business.
He's a straight
Straight up.
call him a straight
But then-
presidential hustler.
if you really take a look at it, every time a Republican is in office, money's circulating.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
You know, every time a Democrat is in power and
But not
stuff.
every time, though. Not every time, because I'm telling you, when Clinton was here, the money was flowing properly.
Yes.
It was no clogged arteries in our economy.
That's what he does,
Who was
man.
before him?
That's what
Who
he
was
does.
before him, though?
Huh?
Bush?
Obama.
No, who was
we
before?
talking about?
Who was
Who was before Clinton?
Before Clinton.
Oh, Bush.
Bush,
right?
Yeah.
The
Okay,
senior.
but hold on.
senior.
Senior, but hold on a second.
Terrible.
Do you guys realize that whatever the president that's leaving going out, whatever they implement is what's gonna be running for the next couple of years? Do you guys know
course,
that?
of course.
If there are no executive orders to repeal it, because even Trump had things in place,
Yeah.
and as soon as Joe and Kamala got in,
They
they repealed all of
wrecked
that,
it.
the whole border madness, that whole situation, all
opened up the border.
They did the oil, the drilling here, because we were independent. We were
Correct.
oil
We were-
independent,
correct.
and we were independent on a lot of things because he pushed America first. So we were doing things in house a
And then
lot
when the
more.
Democrats came in, what did they do?
They're not for us, so they
They're not
opened it
for
up
us.
to everybody. Look at all this, man. The amount of money that's been sent to Ukraine, my dude.
Why? And we got people starving.
Oh
here.
my
Listen,
God,
man, they keep that money. They hold that money so tight that they can
Bro.
hold, they can hold the wings of a quart and make the eagle scream. That's how serious it is right now.
let's hold on 1 second. Hold on.
As a 55-year-old man who has made more than his share of mistakes, I realized that 80% of my setbacks throughout life could have been avoided if somebody had just sat down, looked me in my eye at 30, 40 years old, and gave me the 25 tips I'm about to give you. Tip number 1, the mistakes you make as an adolescent or a young adult can and will impact the rest of your life. So if you take your future seriously, start acting like it right now. The second tip I wish I had got when I was younger is resolutions won't make you rich, but execution will. Fail quickly, and as my mentor always say, execute, analyze, and adjust. Rinse and repeat. The third tip that would have helped me when I was younger is to understand that my parents have psychological and emotional limitations that most likely influence the way that I look at life, the way I look at relationships, the way I look at money. And the better I can understand how that has affected me, the better I can become at working on my own self-limiting belief. Tip number 4, neurodivergence can make relationships extremely hard. In the first chapter of the book ADHD Effect on Marriage by Melissa Orlov, she literally says people with ADHD can be hard to love. Would you believe that for a marriage where at least one spouse has ADHD, the divorce rate is 14% higher than the national average? Knowing your symptoms, your tendencies, and even maybe a full diagnosis earlier on in life will save you a lot of unnecessary suffering, you heard me? You can build a community or a team around you that complements your mental strengths and weaknesses, family. You ain't got to get medicated, you just got to get dedicated. Just being conscious of that alone will give you an incredible head start in your professional and personal life, you heard? Tip number 5 I wish I got when I was young is that sugar is the devil. Bread, rice, pasta, all sugar. Basically, the consumption of anything white with the exception of cauliflower, garlic, and white women should be minimized. Even fruit juices is just sugar, and sugar will age you prematurely, compromise your liver, and the domino effect of that is it will weaken your reproductive organs. Have your boner looking like limp to simp. Tip number 6 I wish somebody told me when I was young is that whomever you choose to smash with can become the mother or father of your child. They family history, they sexual history, they medical history, and their mindset will affect the DNA and development of your child. Tip number 8 would have really helped me in my 30s and 40s, which is to never make a purchase at face value. Buying things might be cheap, but it's the maintenance of them things that keep you in the rat race, heard me? For instance, your phone's monthly data plan, your protection plan, the time you waste on the phone with tech support, the interest you pay on your credit cards, your insurance, etc. And I ain't even talking about all the time you waste just scrolling on the damn phone. So never make a purchase at face value, especially in the age of subscription-based businesses, you heard me? Tip number 9 would have been a great help in my 30s and 40s, which is to stop worrying about things you cannot control. Don't get me wrong, you can have empathy, but your empathy should never leave you empty. Type bars in the comments if you get that. Tip number 10 I wish I had learned when I was younger is that books give you leverage. Social media is mostly sales and entertainment platforms. The real, good, useful, in-depth information is usually found in books. Man, you can put yourself ahead of the pack just by getting off the soundbite bandwagon. Just start reading books on the topics, lifestyles, and values that are interesting to you. Real talk, most of what you hear on social media is just regurgitated stuff from books anyway. Tip number 11 I wish I had learned before I had started traveling as a young man is that everyone is a salesperson. Everybody is selling you something regardless of what you hear or what you see. There's a value proposition in there somewhere. When you are listening to something or someone, take a beat to ask yourself what this person is trying to get you to buy into. Sometimes it's overt, sometimes it's extremely subtle, but everyone is trying to get you to buy something. Tip number 12 that would have really helped me in my 30s and 40s is that your gross is not your take-home pay. Most people speak of their gross revenue as if it's their salary. Don't do that. Think after taxes, think after business expenses. That net, that's your take-home pay. That net is what you really make. When you look at it that way, you might discover that you actually losing money, or you might be inspired to make a lot more. Do me a favor and hit the like button if you like something, and if you're motivated as hell, hit the note.
Shout out to Tijuana Jackson.
Yo, Jackson don't play no games,
love
boy.
this
He
dude,
sparked
man.
up some information.
Yeah.
You know, I can't sit there and watch this man all this. I mean, he got like all that tea, like he a beat.
Hey man,
but
hey,
he's speaking.
but
he
he's
was-
real.
listen,
That's
man.
why I like him,
speaking the
because
truth, though.
he just
That man
like,
walking.
This
he's
me,
walking-
man.
He's walking and
Yeah,
talking.
man. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, nah, this dude is on point. And
He's on point.
I noticed that too when I first saw. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? It hit me all at once, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh, yo,
But he's
dude,
speaking facts, though, you know?
Dude knows his stuff,
Oh,
man.
he knows
I
exactly
respect the
what it is.
knowledge.
But you know, us as fathers have
Yeah.
to take this tip and pass it to our kids.
Of course.
So we have to show them that,
Of course.
everything is not handout.
No.
You know, us growing up, you know, when we were growing up, we had to work for our things.
Absolutely.
Although our parents were very comfortable,
Absolutely.
we
Find
had
our
to
own way.
work.
Absolutely.
You know, because, I have clients now And when I see their kids, they giving their kids everything.
Man,
they go crash a brand new
that's
car.
a double-edged sword.
$120,000.
That's a double-edged sword.
They're not learning the value.
Yeah,
man.
they don't know the value. They don't know the value of the dollar.
It's a dangerous game, man.
My man was saying too, man. That kind of hit with the ADHD. That thing was serious right there, just because, if you get with somebody like that, that's a hard person to love.
Yeah.
Yo, when he said that,
you don't
know.
You don't know.
So that means when you guys get married, before you get married, you got to get diagnosed.
Yeah.
Dual
Facts. Big
dual
facts.
diagnosis.
Hold on.
A lot of people just saying.
Are you married?
No. I'm not married. I've never been married.
Are you married?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
are you happy in your marriage?
You know what? I am.
Okay.
I am.
Now,
I am.
do you feel that, because you picked your wife, okay? Do you feel that you would have to go to some kind of therapy before you made your decision?
I think I didn't feel like that at the time. Growing and learning though over time and listening to what he's saying, it would be a smart move if it was.
It would be prudent.
It would be prudent. I like that word, prudent. Okay. It would be, because a lot of things a lot of issues, psychological issues, hereditary issues, just traumatic things that some things people consider traumatic, consider traumatic, can be traumatic. You might not even realize it, the effect that it had on you until you get in a situation where you're in a committed relationship.
That can lead to marriage.
Right, that can trigger certain things. And if you don't have enough presence of mind to sit down and look yourself in the mirror and say, wait a minute, hold on. I could have handled that differently, or I could have said that differently. Like, wait a minute, I got an issue with this. Like, I really got to figure out how to handle this. Why am I like this? Where did this come from? If you really do that, you start to discover things about yourself. But a lot of people are just comfortable lying to themselves and thinking that they got all the answers and they do everything right, which is ridiculous. Because nobody does. you know what I mean?
That's one of the reasons why I've shied away from marriage. Not that I would love to get married.
That's self-work.
I would love to get married. It's just that I'm at a point that what you see is not what you see. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like everyone.
What you see is not what you see from the other party, or from you.
From both parts. From both.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's just, it's so hard to explain. Just me talking to a woman, meeting a woman, and just you don't know what's going on in their head.
That's true.
They don't know what's going on in your head.
But I hear plenty of times. Not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Plenty of time. When you do find that person that you're gonna know right away if you want to marry them or not.
Right.
That's number one. Number two.
That's the love.
It's more than love.
Oh, it is.
You will know. You will know.
It's a complex thing, but you will know when it hits on all cylinders. You'll know.
You'll be like, oh, you know what? The thought will enter your mind. Be like, you know what? She's wifey material.
And it's a complete. It's an immediate thing, because it's not only. The beauty is obviously out front.
Correct.
That's out front, and we all have our preferences.
That's
but
the interview.
But the combination for most people, but from my personal opinion, the beauty you should be thinking to yourself, if her character matches how she looks, she's wifey material.
Correct.
Right? And if that happens, now she's already beautiful on the outside. Now you have a conversation. She's actually got something legit to touch. She can hold legitimate conversation, constructive conversation. Thirdly, is she ambitious minded? Is she
well, you'll know.
Does she have foresight? Can she see in
beyond.
You right beyond? Can she see can she project into the future? You know what, we could do this, or we can build this together, we can do that together, we can does she have that mindset?
She has coming out,
right? Her conversation and character
everything.
And the beauty, conversation, character, and beauty.
Listen, beauty is comes in different forms.
It does come in. That's why I said for everyone it's different.
Yeah,
but for you,
yes,
if she has those three things,
you'll know.
You will know. I agree.
You
will know.
And you guys found that.
You will know.
You guys found that when you found your significant others. That's what you guys have found. You didn't just get married.
Well,
go run to the
I'm not
courthouse.
married yet, but you know, I hear a lot of I see a lot of couples that are.
What the hell you talking to me for, man? I'm talking to this man. He's married. I thought you was married.
Nah, man.
What the hell?
I'm only saying that because I have a lot of friends, you know, just like Courtney over here, you know, I have, you know, that are married, and those guys that are comfortable in their marriage, they say the same thing. You will know.
You will know, okay.
Because you have some people that get married just say, oh man, she's fine, she gets married.
It's way more than that.
You look at a lot of the people in the NBA, you know, when they're in the NBA,
That's a
that
horrible
marry
example.
all these fine chicks and stuff, they're not with them.
Yeah.
It's fleeting, man.
They're not with them.
It's fleeting.
I saw
Fleeting.
I saw the other day on I think it was either YouTube or something like that, where they have this NBA player. I'm gonna remember the name and bring it up next, and he was married to a lady, but people are trying to figure out why is he married to her, you know. But then when you see the how can I say the blend
Yes.
between them,
The compliment.
and everything.
Yes.
I know why they're married. She's not a supermodel or nothing like that.
It's
You don't have to be a
sometimes it's not
supermodel.
about that. And what people consider
And that's the problem.
supermodel, that's a whole nother thing, because again, that's a narrative that's pushed like these dudes, they see these chicks and they're like, man, she gotta look like this, and you know, they don't realize like they're so jaded by this Kim Kardashian era.
Yeah.
Right? The Kardashian where it looks nice, but it ain't even real. That's a whole nother thing.
My man on Bad Boys 2 said, models are such filthy creatures.
Oh yeah.
But it's true because everybody want to smash them,
Bro, I'm telling you, that's facts.
When we
Facts.
were going to
Facts.
school, all the popular chicks and stuff, everybody was trying to take their turn. They're like doorknobs, bro.
Yes.
You know that.
And boy, I'm telling you, final one, and they know that. So now you have just the mentality is not even right, because they already feel entitled. You got to deal with the entitlement. They do these walk-ups. We'll be doing some of these too. Like they go out on the streets and talk to these women, and a lot of them, the younger chicks, they're like, what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
And they're like, me, I'm bringing me to the table. I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean?
The undisputed truth.
Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Yeah. Like, okay.
All right, so that's you.
That's great. That's it. Just tail. Just
me.
You. I mean, you are. And some of them say like, I am the table. I am like, okay.
But you know what? I mean,
the leg under.
Growing up.
Yeah.
You know, it was never what a woman could bring to the table.
Yeah, in our era, it was always about being able to provide and take care.
Right, take care.
Right.
You know, this I hear a lot of people say that. What does she bring to the table? Why don't you get with a woman and help her build something and build a table?
And that would be great.
If
you can find the women that have that
but nobody's
mindset
looking for that right now.
Right. No, they're more vicious than the dudes are.
Yeah, they want the car fully loaded.
They want
with all the extra
without doing anything.
You don't want to go to the car, put some rims on it.
You don't want to cook. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do like the basic to make the home comfortable. If I'm making all the bread, I make the home comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself up. You know, work on your physique, your mind. You know what I'm saying?
It's like this generation.
Right.
This generation has their thoughts have saturated the past generation. You know, of people. Like say, if I was looking to get married,
they've disregarded
it's a total quantum leap.
Yeah. Social engineering, man. Look at the narrative. Look at the music. Look at the movies. Look at the, shout out, no disrespect to anybody, but
I love all you.
The LGBT movement, under Obama, how that just took like warp speed. Yeah. And now you look when I'm just gonna keep it a buck. When I was in high school, like when we was in them days, there were, gay and lesbians around, but it was so
keep it at home.
It was like if they were in school, it might have been one or two. Everybody knew who they were. Yeah, everybody knew who they were, and we knew that's how they. But we never bashed them with that's just who they was. We knew that. Today, dog, I'd never seen so many lesbians.
Put it in your face. They throw it in your face.
Young too, man. Young. I used to live next door to a couple. Yeah, and the black chick, she was just like overly trying to be manly, like over like. She'd ask me stupid stuff like, yeah, what's up, Courtney? Yeah. Yo, we wasn't too loud last night, was we? You heard? I was like, what? Come again? It's like you ain't hear us.
So what you're saying is that they're in your face with
It's
it.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro. It's nuts,
Yeah, of course,
bro.
it is. And it's because of how society is
Social engineering.
It's because of the Democratic Party.
Yes,
That's why.
in large part, they made sure they put that narrative out there.
Yeah, but
Big,
I mean,
big,
hey,
big.
there's to each his own. You know,
To each his own.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm not condoning it. You
Don't
do
be
what
out here
you
trying
like.
to convert me though, man.
Yeah, don't convert me.
Keep it
you
to
know,
yourself.
Keep it, don't come and listen, man. Look, take a good look at my face. This pretty face right here. You think when dudes don't come up here and try to. Man, come on, man.
Hey, do what you do in the privacy. Yo, it's your body, it's your life. Do what you want. Love who you want to love. Do you, but don't be out here while I got my
Don't
kids.
try
My
to
kids,
minds
right?
Or nothing. Keep
Yeah,
it out
you
of
feel
the
me?
school.
Yeah,
let them learn for themselves.
Let them
Don't
learn
push
for
it in.
themselves,
It's
man.
not okay. You know,
you having drag queen story time in elementary schools? Not like
trying to
what?
kill reproduction, basically.
No.
Exactly.
It's not happening.
It's not happening here.
It's not happening
Florida,
here.
we don't play that.
Listen, the Democratic Party tried to take it over to Africa. And what did they say?
Oh no, bro!
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that.
Go
But
to
yeah,
the next one right now for me, man. Now that's it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can stay in the loop. And until then, question everything and go beyond the hype.